Hi, today we'll be testing out the differences in performance going from Season 3 to Season 4 and taking a look at the weird goings on of Season 3 Reloaded and its up and down performance, where I really thought they might have actually fixed the game a bit. Anyway, let's do it. Our system today is an RTX 4080, a Ryzen 5800X3D with 32GB of 3200MHz CL16 RAM. I'm using Windows 10 and SAM is enabled on all settings. The data was taken from the Al-Mazrou map and I used MSI Afterburner to record multiple 3-minute runs over multiple matches per setting, and from there I took the averages, and here they are. Starting with 4K Ultra, and as you can see they're already hurting us pretty badly, with 16% better averages in Season 3, 34% better 1% lows and 38% better 0.1% lows. Moving down to balance settings, and we're not really seeing much of a difference here. It's probably within margin of error really. But now we turn down to basic settings and we're looking pretty bad again, but surprisingly not as bad as the ultra settings. In Season 3 we were getting 13% better averages, 14% better 1% lows and 22% better 0.1% lows. Now we move down to minimum settings, and the averages are a bit closer now, being only 7% faster in Season 3, but the 1% lows are 18% better and the 0.1% lows were 32% better. I actually noticed it did feel a little bit more stuttery in Season 4 as well. Now we have 1440p Ultra, we're starting to see some really big differences now. Season 3's averages being 22% faster, with 26% better 1% lows and 13% better 0.1%. Now we move down to 1440p balanced, and once again we see the numbers coming a little bit closer together at this setting for some reason. I guess it's a little bit less demanding on the CPU, but the percentile lows were still a lot better in Season 3. Moving down to basic settings now, we're 12% faster in Season 3 with better 1 and 0.1% lows. We're going to skip minimum at 1440p in the sake of image quality and move straight down to 1080p Ultra, where we see Season 4 having a pretty rough time, Season 3 being 29% faster on average, 50% smoother in the 1% lows and 78% faster in 0.1. Now that's a difference you can probably feel. Now we move down to 1080p balanced, and unlike the other two resolutions, balanced still leaves Season 3 11% faster than Season 4 with better 1 and 1% lows. Now we move down to 1080p basic, and we see Season 3 beating Season 4 by 14% on average, with a pretty rough 29% smoother 1% lows and 46% better 0.1% lows. Now we're going to talk about Season 3 Reloaded, and when it started it was even worse than Season 3, but then halfway through the season they kind of fixed the issue. At least my frame rates were a lot higher and so were my minimums, but the 1 and 0.1% lows were actually lower, so it's actually a little less smooth I guess. Anyway, we're going to have a look at some numbers now, but there's not going to be quite as much and we're not going to linger on them for too long because, well, they've been and gone and they can't affect anything we do now. But it does show you that they are capable of fixing the issue, at least partially anyway. But then now they've just broke it again, so who knows? Obviously not the devs. Let's get into the numbers anyway. Starting with 4K balanced, we actually see all of them matching here, pretty much anyway. We're actually getting worse 1% lows with Reloaded 3.5. It's not a massive amount, so it could just be margin of error. Just thought I'd start off with disproving my own point. Now we have 4K basic. Now you'll start to see what I mean. Season 3 was 11% faster than Reloaded, and the frame rates halfway through Season 3 Reloaded 34% faster than they were at the start, and even 21% faster than Season 3, but worse than both in the 0.1% lows. At 4K balance, you see the same thing, the frame rate's been slightly worse in Reloaded than Season 3, and then going up halfway through the season and ending up 14% faster than where they started. Similar 1% lows, but still worse 0.1%. At 1440p basic, Season 3 was so much better than Reloaded that in Reloaded 3.5 it was 75% faster on average, but only a small bit above Season 3. Moving down to 1080p Ultra now, and we see a similar story. Big dip for Reloaded, then bouncing back up during halfway through Reloaded, but somehow still really bad in the 0.1% lows. Finally, we have 1080p Basic. Once again, Reloaded crippled our performance there, and then magically halfway through the season it just suddenly got better and ended up 15% faster than it was originally at the start of Season 3, and a lot better than it is now. We even managed reasonable 0.1% lows this time. So yeah, as you can see, there was quite a lot of performance regained there. Even though the percentile lows weren't quite as good as they were at the start of Season 3, they were pretty close, at least in the 1%, to Season 3 Reloaded, but the average frame rate was much better, and it's a lot better than it is now. Looking back at the first set of numbers, like, once again we've been stung. The performance with such a high-end system on a game that did used to perform really well is now absolutely terrible. Maybe instead of making little shiny skins or daft, I don't know, tracer bullets, maybe they should actually fix the game. But I guess we'll just have to wait for Modern Warfare 3 for that. Or maybe we'll get lucky and just get like a 2-week period where you get nice high frame rates like we did in Season 3 Reloaded. But I doubt it. I still enjoy the game myself, so I'm not just here to hate on it, but it's just a shame that it just keeps getting worse and worse performance wise. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it didn't upset you too much. Be really appreciated if you shared it out there, and maybe it might help us get a bit more performance back if it does gain the notice of the devs. I doubt it'll but you never know. Check out this video to see how much performance we've lost from the other seasons, and if you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe for more. Thanks, bye.